Have you ever wondered why volcanoes erupt? It's a question that sparks curiosity and uncovers a world alive beneath our feet. You see, volcanoes are not merely majestic mountains, they're nature's grand escape hatches. They are openings in the Earth's crust, the skin of our planet, that allow the hot, molten rock known as magma from deep within the Earth to escape to the surface. Imagine the Earth as an enormous pressure cooker filled with a fiery, molten core. Over time, the pressure builds up and it needs an outlet. That's where volcanoes come in. They are the Earth's safety valves, releasing pressure and reshaping the landscape in the process. So, when we witness an eruption, we're not just seeing an awe-inspiring display of nature's power. We're witnessing the Earth breathe, vent, and transform. Now that we know what volcanoes are, let's delve deeper into what causes them to erupt. Underneath our feet, far beneath the Earth's surface, a dramatic process is unfolding. A spectacle of nature that often leaves us in awe and fear. The eruption of a volcano. Imagine a pressure cooker, building up steam over time. That's what happens deep within the Earth. The crust, or outermost layer of our planet, is not one solid piece. It's broken up into several large pieces known as tectonic plates. When these plates move, they sometimes create cracks or weak spots. It's through these weaknesses that the Earth's internal pressure is released in the form of a volcanic eruption. Let's delve a little deeper. The magma, a molten mixture of rock, minerals, and gases, is stored in magma chambers beneath the Earth's surface. This magma is less dense than the solid rock around it, causing it to slowly rise towards the surface. As it ascends, it starts to cool and solidify, forming a plug or dome that blocks the magma chamber. But the Earth is still producing heat and creating more magma. This causes the pressure in the magma chamber to build. If the pressure gets too high, it can cause the plug to break or crack, releasing the magma in a volcanic eruption. The eruption itself is a magnificent display of nature's power. Magma is expelled through the volcano's vent, reaching temperatures of up to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. This magma, now called lava, can flow slowly down the volcano sides or be shot high into the air, along with ash and gases. Yet, it's important to remember that an eruption is not a random event, but a result of a complex series of processes that occur beneath the Earth's surface. It's the climax of a much longer saga, a tale of heat, pressure, and movement that has been unfolding since the birth of our planet. The eruption is just the climax of a much longer process that takes place beneath the Earth's surface. A process that, despite its destructive potential, plays a crucial role in shaping the world as we know it. Not all volcanoes are created equal. This is a truth that becomes evident when we dive into the vast and fiery world of volcanoes. There are three main types of volcanoes: shield volcanoes, cinder cone volcanoes, and composite volcanoes, each with their unique characteristics and behavior patterns. First, let's talk about shield volcanoes. Imagine a warrior's shield laying on the ground, broad, flat, and extensive. These volcanoes are shaped similarly, with gentle slopes created by the flow of highly fluid lava. Famous examples include the Hawaiian volcanoes, which are also known for their relatively peaceful eruptions. But don't be fooled by their calm demeanor. Over time, these eruptions can build some of the largest volcanoes on Earth. Next, we have cinder cone volcanoes. These are the classic, cone-shaped volcanoes that most people think of when they hear the word volcano. Their explosive eruptions send cinders and other volcanic materials skyward, which then fall around the vent, creating a steep, cone-shaped hill. Cinder cone volcanoes are usually smaller and less active than the shield and composite counterparts, but their eruptions can be quite dramatic. Finally, there are the composite volcanoes, also known as stratovolcanoes. These are the big, bad, and often deadly volcanoes we hear about in the news. They are larger and steeper than shield or cinder cone volcanoes, with alternating layers of hardened lava, solidified ash, and volcanic rocks. Their eruptions are often explosive and can cause significant damage. Each of these types of volcanoes has a unique size, shape, and eruption style, all of which are determined by the viscosity and gas content of the magma that feeds them. It's a complex and fascinating process that helps shape our planet and influences life on Earth in countless ways. So, why is it important to distinguish between these different types of volcanoes? Because understanding these differences helps us predict how a volcano will behave during an eruption. And with over 1,500 active volcanoes on Earth, that's knowledge worth having. Volcanoes have a significant impact on our environment, both locally and globally. These natural phenomena are powerful agents of change, capable of altering landscapes and climates in profound ways. At the heart of a volcano's influence is its ability to modify climate. When a massive eruption occurs, millions of tons of ash and sulfur dioxide are thrust into the atmosphere. This volcanic smog can blanket the Earth, reducing the amount of sunlight that reaches the surface. The result? A temporary cooling effect that can last for several years. This is not mere conjecture, but a fact backed by historical events. The eruption of Mount Tambora in the early 19th century, for instance, led to what is now known as the Year Without a Summer, where global temperatures dropped, causing widespread crop failures and famine. Yet, volcanoes are not merely harbingers of doom, they are also creators, sculpting the Earth's surface over millions of years. The lava they spew solidifies into new land, giving birth to islands and mountains. In Hawaii, for example, the entire archipelago was formed by volcanic activity. Moreover, volcanic soil is incredibly fertile. The ash and rock fragments that volcanoes eject are rich in nutrients, making the surrounding land perfect for agriculture. Many of the world's best coffee plantations, like those in Costa Rica, are located on the slopes of volcanoes. However, the flip side to this fertility is the release of harmful gases. Volcanoes emit carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming, and sulfur dioxide, which can cause acid rain. Volcanic ash too can be a nuisance, blanketing landscapes, clogging rivers, and posing a risk to human and animal health. In summary, volcanoes are a double-edged sword. They can be destructive, causing climate change, pollution, and landscape alteration. But they're also vital to our planet's ecology, enriching soil and creating new land. While they can be destructive, volcanoes also play a crucial role in shaping our planet. Despite the risks, humans have lived alongside volcanoes for thousands of years. It may seem counterintuitive at first, yet there's a certain harmony in this seemingly precarious coexistence. Volcanic soils are among the most fertile on our planet. Rich in nutrients and minerals, they've been a boon for agriculture for millennia. From the vineyards nestled on the slopes of Italy's Mount Vesuvius to the lush coffee plantations on the flanks of Costa Rica's Arenal volcano, communities have leveraged this volcanic largesse to cultivate crops that are not only abundant but also distinctively flavorful. But living in the shadow of these slumbering giants isn't all about reaping the benefits. It also requires preparation and vigilance. Communities in volcanic regions have devised a variety of precautions to protect themselves from potential eruptions. Consider the people of Iceland, who live amidst one of the most volcanically active landscapes in the world. They've adapted to this reality with a blend of cutting-edge technology and old-world wisdom. Sophisticated monitoring systems keep an eye on seismic activity, providing early warnings of potential eruptions. Meanwhile, traditional knowledge, passed down through generations, guides their responses when these warnings come. In places like Japan and the Philippines, where volcanoes and earthquakes are part of everyday life, drills and evacuation plans are commonplace. Schools, offices, and even shopping malls regularly conduct exercises to ensure that everyone knows what to do when the ground starts to shake. And then there's the ingenuity of the people of Vanuatu, who've turned their proximity to one of the world's most active volcanoes into a tourist attraction, bringing much-needed revenue to their island nation. Living with volcanoes is about more than just surviving. It's about thriving, making the most of the gifts these fiery mountains bestow while respecting their power and unpredictability. It's a delicate balance, a dance with nature that requires courage, resilience, and adaptability. Living with volcanoes is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. It's a story of how we, as a species, can turn even the most formidable challenges into opportunities. Volcanoes have shaped our past, and they will continue to shape our future. As we plunge deeper into the 21st century, our understanding of these fiery giants is constantly evolving. Scientists across the globe are tirelessly working, employing the latest technology to observe, analyze, and better predict volcanic eruptions. This knowledge not only holds the potential to save lives by providing early warnings, but also to harness the immense power that volcanoes hold. Imagine a world where we tap into the geothermal energy of volcanoes, converting it into a renewable source of power. This could offer a solution to our energy needs, while also reducing our carbon footprint. The future of volcanoes is not restricted to destruction and chaos, but rather, it's a future intertwined with innovation, sustainability, and a deeper understanding of our planet's natural processes. As we continue to study and understand these fiery giants, we gain a greater appreciation for the dynamic planet we call home.